Unit 4. What is the Bible? Is it a random collection or a cohesive whole? So as we go into studying the Bible, we want to answer this question. If it is just a random collection, if it is just kind of books that were put together, that's one thing. But if it's a cohesive whole, if the pieces have a natural design and fit together so that they form a whole that is greater than the sum of the parts, that's going to be a whole different matter entirely. And there's a great course by this guy, Greg Koukl, who's the founder and president of Stand to Reason. And he did a course called The Bible Fast Forward. And it's a really good course. And we're going to put a link to that in the notes for this course. But he talks about the idea of puzzle pieces, right? And how puzzle pieces are, you get them in a box and they are a big mess, but they are part of a cohesive whole. They have a natural intended relationship to the other pieces, and when you put them together, you get a whole that naturally and that works together and is designed to work together. And when you put them together, that's when you get to see the picture. And so the idea that he's kind of driving at is an idea that I want to drive at in this course. As we understand the Bible as a whole, what we want to remember is that the whole is the key to understanding some of the parts. So in the last module, in the last unit, we went back and talked about some of the parts, some of the people and the events that are really significant. But what we want to do is we want to understand kind of the whole picture first, kind of like you do when you put together a puzzle. You look at the box, right? Well, here we want to know a little bit more about the complete picture, which will help us understand the role of the specific parts. Like, for example, you got this amazing finished puzzle of the famous painting by Van Gogh, Starry Night. And this is the picture only comes alive when you've got the pieces in the right relationship to the other pieces. And I love how puzzles are a great analogy for that. So I'm going to throw this question at you. What do you call ideas that connect together to form a cohesive whole? So you could have random ideas, right? That are independent, but what do you call ideas that actually connect together to form a cohesive whole? Well, you call that a worldview. And so a worldview is a picture of reality that has different component parts, but they all go together. They all inform each other, right? And so as we go to talk about the Bible, we have to remember that the Bible is more than just a story. So if we approach the Bible as fable or myth, we get it wrong from the beginning, because the Bible is history. And it gives us a picture, and it claims to be the correct picture of reality. And so to understand the Bible properly is to understand what it says about itself. And one of them is that it is claiming to be the descriptor of reality. And so we want to know the parts of the Bible so that we can understand the meaning that is found in the whole. So they kind of go back and forth together. You got to know the whole to understand the parts, and then you want to understand the parts and how they inform the whole. And even as we go back to this particular painting, there is a meaning that's only ascertained in this painting when you have them together. And just some fun facts about this particular painting: if you look at all the buildings on the ground, they all have lights on except one, and that's the church. And that was intentional by Van Gogh. But what you notice is that the thing that has the lights on the most is the sky. And there's meaning in that. That's not just random. He's saying that creation is alive and the church is dead. And so whether you agree with that or not is a different story. But the idea is that the meaning comes when you put the pieces in the proper relationship to each other and you understand the whole. And that's what we want to go about with the Bible. And so in the next unit, we're going to talk about theology, and because how we go about studying the Bible matters.